Recently, in the US, a young girl by the name of Elizabeth Jarr tried to argue that the pro-life movement doesn't actually save unborn babies. And her argument was essentially that because the pro-life movement puts so much money into political campaigns and other events, that it doesn't have enough left over to help pregnant women. And if they really wanted to help pregnant women and stop abortions, then they should actually put money into helping support women who do have an unplanned pregnancy. This argument all sounds very well and good, except it doesn't work at all. And I wanted to make a couple of responses. The first thing I need to say is that she's creating a completely false dichotomy. The pro-life movement does pursue political goals, but it does not ignore women on the ground who need help. Helping women with unplanned pregnancies does not require that we abandon all of our political operations. The pro-life movement, believe it or not, is capable of doing both, and the proof of that is that it already does. And if Elizabeth Jarr had a proper understanding of the situation women who have unplanned pregnancies face, she would know that. You see, crisis pregnancy centres are run by pro-life groups not only across America, but around most of the world. These are places where pregnant women can go and get exactly the sort of help Elizabeth wants them to get. They provide both financial and emotional support and continue assisting the mother until they are confident they can cope on their own. It's not just that the pro-life movement does help women, it's the fact that the pro-life movement is pretty much the only people that do. The pro-choice lobby are noticeably absent when it comes to supporting women who want to choose to keep their pregnancy. Planned Parenthood, for some reason, fail to provide any help for mothers who are actually planning on becoming parents. It gets worse though, however, because much of the time the pro-choice lobby are not only failing to support pregnant women, but actively seeking to shut down the very centres that are trying to help them. They claim that they provide biased counselling and have a religious agenda. They claim crisis pregnancy centres don't have the best interests of women at heart, because in their warped minds, anyone not trying to kill their child doesn't have their best interests at heart. Of course, all of this is really just talk. All they really care about is their bottom line, and how much money their abortion clinics are losing because of how effective these crisis pregnancy clinics are. I would argue too that this argument can in fact be turned around. If the pro-choice movement spent all the time and money they put into fighting pro-lifers and actually started helping women facing unplanned pregnancy with their resources, there would be no need for their movement at all. My other response is that from a pro-life perspective, fighting abortion politically is actually vitally important, just like anyone who believes in a cause must fight it politically. While making abortion illegal won't end abortion overnight, until it is illegal, ending it will be virtually impossible. As a movement, there is no better way to save unborn babies than to give them legal protection. Take, for example, the abolition movement. Presumably, Elizabeth would have had Wilberforce spend all his time and money buying and helping slaves achieve their freedom. She wouldn't have wanted him to waste his time introducing legislation and fighting against slavery politically. Of course, Wilberforce and the abolitionists did help individual slaves, but they understood how important political action was as well. The pro-life movement will continue to fight for the unborn in legislatures, courts, and on the streets. It will also continue to help mothers when they need it most, and ensure that every child is able to be adequately cared for and loved. Without doing both, the pro-life movement wouldn't deserve its name.